Hello everyone, and our favorite pirate, Jack Sparrow, is back with his fifth installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise of films. It's called Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, and there's been a series of trailers that have been released. I've seen the official full trailer, and I haven't seen all the different versions that have come out since, but not too long ago an international version of the trailer came out. And I've been wanting to take a look at it. I can only assume that since it says international, there might be some subtitling, it might be some different language. I've downloaded the video, I want to take a look at it, give you all a review of the trailer. I'm sure there's going to be nothing shocking or new for any of you that have seen multiple trailers, but maybe there's something new in here that we haven't seen before. So last time we left Jack, he had escaped the clutches of Blackbeard on Stranger Tides. Barbossa got Blackbeard's ship and his sword, which actually had magical powers. And the question is, where does this film pick up? From what I've seen, the very first trailer looks like Jack's been out of the business for a while, or he hasn't figured out how to get the Black Pearl back. So I'm assuming this will be the last film in this franchise, and hopefully it resolves on a good note these characters, just because on Stranger Tides did not hold snuff to the previous three films. I'll be honest with you, and I think a lot of you all agree it was okay, but it wasn't great. It wasn't what we were used to of a Pirates of the Caribbean film. And that film on Stranger Tides was done 6 years ago. So it's been a while since we've seen Captain Jack, and I'm hoping that this hiatus of this film does not diminish the quality. Hopefully they just took longer to put it out because they wanted to put a better product out there. So let's take a look at this international trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
この世のすべての呪いを解くポセイドンの槍、そのありかを知るのは最後の海賊のみ。
Jack Sparrow took everything from me.
He's coming for you, Jack, to seek revenge. The Trident of Poseidon is your only hope.
Where's your ship? Your crew?
Your pants! Jack! Move!
I'm so sorry, were you still talking?
There is a girl who can help.
I've risked my life searching for the Trident. We have to find it.
It's time to hunt a pirate. You will pay for what you did to me.
最後の冒険が
You are very, very ugly.
ついに始まる。
Monkey.
パイレーツ・オブ・カリビアン最後の海賊。
That was not part of the plan.
Alright, so interesting trailer. The subtitles, and I believe that is, I think that may be Japanese. Didn't bother me at all. Some folks may not want to understand trailers, but a lot of times those trailers have different content that you normally don't see in advertisements for the films in the States. I will say I love about the trailers when you hear that signature soundtrack. The music store, Pirates of the Caribbean, it gets you excited. It reminds you of the just the original three films, how good they were, and I never get bored of that. From the scene here, obviously, looks like Jack's not in the best of places. Once again, he's in a prison in the video. Obviously, he's not going to stay there very long. This probably takes place many years many years after the last film. you got a young man there, a young woman. Almost feels like they're trying to create that old formula of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann from the original 3 films. In fact, you see both of them in the trailer briefly, and I wonder how much in the film they are actually in there. Maybe a good portion. Last time we left Will Turner, he took over Davy Jones's ship, and if you remember how the film was, Davy Jones or he that has Davy Jones's ship can only go on land every 10 years. Another rumor is the young man in this film, who seems to be Jack Sparrow's sidekick, may be the son of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann. If that's the case, and this has taken place many years after the 3rd film. So if that was the case, if you saw the 3rd film, and if you haven't gotten to the very end of the credits, there was an extra bonus scene. They did a Marvel Cinematic Universe thing where they added an extra scene where there's a young little boy and with Elizabeth Swann on an island, and a ship comes out at the horizon, that green light that indicated the ship's coming out, and then you see a shot of Will Turner as the captain of that ship. And as you saw in that shot in the trailer, he's got some of the barnacles on his face, so obviously Will's been trying to change a bit, just like Davy Jones had done in the films. So a lot of action. Looks like the main villain, Captain Salazar, looked it up online, portrayed by Javier Bardem, is an interesting character. Almost reminds me of Barbossa's character in the first film, where he has these magical powers. As you remember, Barbossa could not die. He was cursed with cursed treasure. And Bardem looks like he may be I wouldn't say a ghost, but a cursed spirit, maybe most likely, who wants to exact vengeance on Jack. Because in the very first trailer, we see that Jack Sparrow led this captain and his crew in an ambush. And they show Jack Sparrow as a very young man, probably early in his career. And probably that trap that he laid, destroying this Spanish Armada, created a name for him and allowed him to maybe get the Black Pearl to set his name up as a great pirate. So that backstory should be interesting to see, that this one great idea that Jack had, because he blunders at times in the films, set him up on the journey he has been as a pirate. I mentioned Barbossa. He's back in the film. We last left him having Blackbeard's ship, and obviously he has magical powers with his sword. So I'm interested in seeing how Barbossa and Salazar go against each other or work together, just because I'm thinking Barbossa wants to get the Black Pearl, this coveted ship that Captain Sparrow has. And I've always been interested of why the Black Pearl is such a coveted ship, because we've seen other ships, like Blackbeard's ship, I would think is a more coveted ship because of its magical powers. What is it? And hopefully they'll answer this question, because the last time we left the Black Pearl, it was miniaturized in the last film by Blackbeard and kept in a bottle. And also Jack's his crew is also in that bottle with the ship, as they hinted at. So hopefully we'll get to see 2 pirates that we fell in love with in the first 3 films show up and make up an appearance again in this 5th film. And you know who I'm talking about out there, who are Pirates of the Caribbean fans. So that's basically my review of the film. A lot of action scenes that you saw in it, hinting of impending doom for Jack, this ghostly or this haunted sea captain. Salazar's after him. Barbossa's obviously after him. And I'm interested in how Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann and Jack kind of get back together. Will we still find that magic that they had in the first 3 films, where they were partners but at the same time enemies, and it kind of worked out fairly well in the first 3 films. I'm interested in seeing if that happens again in this film, or if those 2 characters are minor roles. So that's it for the review. If you like the video, please select the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you have comments, obviously for those fans that enjoy this franchise, please add the comments. Let's create a dialogue out there. The film comes out, I believe, in late May 26th, I think was the release date of it, which is not too far away. It's around the corner. By the time this video is published on my channel, it'll only be a few weeks away. So thank you for your time, and have a good one.